Hey, what's up, guys? It's your boy Harieth here, and hopefully, we are going to get some spicy topic here today regarding Philippine streaming platform Vivamax, kung saan it's really evident based on my reviews on this channel. Vivamax isn't really for kids, if for the lack of a better term. And one of their movies na i-release like 1 week from now, yeah, Pantasya ni Tami starring Azzy Acosta, which by the way, I made a video regarding one of her cases kasi sinampan siya ng kaso last October, I think. September, October, forgot, pero it's around that time she got filed for a complaint. Siya yung star dito sa movie nito, kung tawagin ay Pantasya ni Tami. And before we jump to some of the drama that has happened, bigyan ko muna ng background ano ba itong Pantasya ni Tami. Obviously, I'm not allowed to show the footage of the trailer, pero I'm just gonna link on the description yung Pantasya ni Tami trailer just for you to find out. But basically, it's a movie detailing a cosplayer or an aspiring cosplayer na si Tami, and yung kanyang fantasy ika nga is cosplaying, and I think it's like she's living in this wild world where cosplaying is her, parang tinuturing niyang real life yung cosplay or something. She rather be in this fantasy world that she created. And given na nasa Vivamax to, may mga bold na eksena na pinapakita dito. And this is what struck the ire of the cosplay community dito sa Pilipinas. Kasi it's starting to look like na sinesexualize yung cosplaying. So, what do I mean? So, we got several posts I collected here on Facebook. We're gonna check out some on Twitter, pero medyo konti lang sa Twitter. I'm seeing more on Facebook. So, we got a let me just save this image here for thumbnail purposes. So, we got well-writ cause here. So, zoom in ko lang para makita natin yung message niya, yung status niya. So, yeah, alright. Since everyone's talking about, here's my 2 cents into the whole Vivamax Pantasya ni Tami thing. Now, personally, as a cosplayer, I see it as an offensive and inaccurate depiction of how cosplayers really are. The cosplays they put on are extremely low quality and should not be referred to as such. I feel the word cosplay in this scenario is being used just for view or brownie points. Interesting. It reflects a terrible image on cosplayers in general, and it's disgusting. It brings bad reputation to people who do it for fun and just makes other people who are not in the cosplay community believe we're all bold stars or something. It's an insult, and it's starting to legitimately make cosplayers feel unsafe going outside in cosplay, which is insanity. Because God forbid that people have a hobby. Literal minors, including me, are getting exposed to this type of flak due to a company being unable to do the research at least. It's such a blatant disregard on their work and who they're talking about. In my opinion, absolutely stupid. Vivamax, take our title of your fetish BS, and if you want to represent the darker side of the cosplay community, question mark. Don't do it in 50 pesos palengke as costume. Unacceptable favor. Do better or actually never try again. We'll probably delete this one. On God, I hope who directed this BS takes their head out of their... Yeah. So he literally swears at the end. Okay. Very warranted na ang dating dito. Okay, there's another take here by JQ Cos. Who is his picture? Is that a dodge? Okay, anyway. My take on Pantasya ni Tami, a film by Vivamax about cosplayers. It's really disheartening to see this trailer where it focused solely on the sexual aspects of cosplay. Correct. Especially when the majority of cosplayers engage in the hobby for fun, to make friends or socialize, creativity, and the community it offers. Cosplay is an art form that allows people to express their love for fictional characters, showcasing their craftsmanship, and immerse themselves in a supportive and passionate community. I agree. It is very disrespectful to depict the community in a sexualized manner while disregarding the vast range of talents, music, arts and crafts, wig styling, makeup styling, etc., motivations behind the cosplay, and the amazing experiences, interactions during the events. Please be mindful of the impact your content has on different communities. Most of the members in the COSCOM are minors. The film not only perpetuates harmful stereotypes but also undermines the hard work and talent of cosplayers. The creators of this film should be ashamed of themselves. Instead of portraying the struggles, challenges, diversity, and positive aspects of the community, they have chosen to exploit and demean it for their own gain. By distorting the image of cosplayers and promoting a narrow and degrading perspective, that's a comma right there, that's supposed to be a comma. It perpetuates harmful misconceptions and objectification of cosplayers. It is my sincere hope that such films face backlash and criticism from the COSCOM, I think that's cosplay community for short, and future portrayals of cosplayers in media will be more thoughtful, authentic, and representative of the multitude of reasons why people engage in this wonderful activity. Cosplay is not consent. Do better, Vivamax. We got a... let's see. We got a article here by Inquirer. Let's see. Okay, this is Inquirer. Let's read it. Cosplayers call out inappropriateness portrayed in Pantasya ni Tami, Vivamax's film on cosplay. A streaming service has recently released a new film entitled Pantasya ni Tami, and the cosplay community is not happy about it. Technically, Pantasya ni Tami isn't yet out, but the trailer is, and I think that's what this opening statement meant. A cosplayer took to Facebook to express her own opinion about the film. She wrote, "All I can say is what the actual is this disgusting show you call a movie about cosplayers? Is this really how the general public sees us? This is not cosplay, this is nudity, and for newer nerds, I'm not supposed to say that." She then proceeded to explain what cosplay is and what it means to them, and wrote, "Cosplayers are literally just a bunch of geeks dressing up as their favorite characters. Cosplay is a safe haven. This is the only place where we can freely express our love for anime, games, pop culture without any form of worry. Behind our fancy costumes, cosplayers are literally just those quiet kids you see at the back of the classroom, too shy and anxious to talk to anyone." We got a post right here. Fixie Kozer. "Dear Vivamax." That comma is supposed to be after Vivamax. To be honest, because of this movie, Pantasya ni Tami, many cosplayers will be affected, rather get harassed in public. Did you know what is cause and effect? Like, there's also minors cosplaying out there, and yet many people will harass them because of this stupid movie. And where's the moral of the story? Kapustasan lang. Do you know there are different causers out there? Pero tama ka na, may MSFW creators with COSCOM, but it doesn't mean lahat ng causers ay ganito at gawan agad ito ng movie. But we non-NSFW causers, paano kami? We will also get affected too. It's not only the community but also human reputation, and now we are misunderstood in this community. I hope you all have a good moral in this set. Di nyo lang man tinanong kung anong klase na cosplayers ang iba. Nag-focus talaga kayo sa may NSFW. Literally, this movie has no good moral at all. Women, ako, but never sexualized cosplay. I think this movie is all for clout, and rather it's true. Y'all tarnish it But do you think human reputation is still accountable for that? It depends talaga sa tao kung papadala sila sa kabastusan o hindi. It's not us the problem but maniacs itself that are the public cosplay community. Vivamax, tigilin yung kabastusan nyo, maling-mali. Tigilin yung community sa content nyo, delete nyo na yung video na yan, nagdadala lang ng kapamakan sa kauri namin cosplayers. Okay. So, I think there's like a united voice with regards to the cosplay community. And let's talk about it. So, we're going to go to the Vivamax site. Yeah, I just reviewed Pantasya ni Tami. Ang ano dito is, first glance pa lang, di mo isipin cosplay movie ang tema nito. It's just Asia Acosta posing like that. Okay? Then, if you watch the trailer, cosplay talaga siya. Ako rin nagulat na cosplay yung pinili ng tema dito eh. There are Vivamax shows na may cosplay din. Like, High on Segs 2. Yung season 2 nun. Ang ibig sabihin kasi, ang meant ko lang doon is may cosplay doon din. There's no backlash. I think, nangyari kasi sa Tami is yung main team talaga niya is cosplaying. And it's not like the main lead is a cosplayer, but the theme of the movie is cosplay. Nagets ba yung iniisip ko? And as such, pag yung main team ng pelikula mo and your focus on the platform is really mature content, it is sexualized, okay? And nung pinod ko yung trailer, the cosplayers have a point. Minadali ang cheap ng mga materials dito. And I don't really know what was Asia Acosta cosplaying as. I think they just coined the term cosplay. Okay? They coined the term cosplay just to make a pass on doing NSFW content na may costume. And that, I think, is what the community, the cosplay community is really mad about. Kaya nagkaroon ng drama nito, which is galit yung cosplay community sa Vivamax. So, I'm just saying ganito. Vivamax should have consulted the community first, or if they approve of something na ganito. Or there was really a thought process in the making of this film. I think that would have been a lesson learned, or dapat nangyari talaga in the production. Kasi, unang tingin pala, makikita mo sa site ganito itsura ni Tami. And it's not gonna be a cosplay thing. Diba? Ayun. Number 2, I think it would have been better if Tami is just a cosplayer on the side with a different theme sa movie and not focus on cosplaying as an overall team. I get that Vivamax is trying to push the envelope, pero it's how far they can push the envelope talaga. Kasi ang dating dito is they're really, in terms of their mature content, mixed with some classic stories like may problema sa pamilya. It's really hard that they will touch some nerves, ika nga. Number 3, I'm still reserving my judgment on this film, whether it's bad or not. If you take a look at my tier list, there are some Vivamax movie na may kwento naman. Okay, so if we go to my tier list, there's a tier here. It's an actual movie or series. May kwento naman, hindi naman puro bold. It's just that bold is the driving point of the story. So, I'm still reserving my judgment. Paano ba ginamit nila yung mature scenes dito sa Pantasya ni Tami? Is it just for the sake of nudity? Or is the mature scenes a driving force? You see, you can have mature scenes, okay? You can have mature scenes, but it's like if it's a driving force of the movie, like for the lack of parang negative kasi assault, diba? You have to tell the story na victim siya. You have to produce assault. Or it's a love story and the payoff is a mature scene. Like that, it's the driving force of the story. Pero kung ang dating ni Tami is wala talagang kwento, yeah, that's gonna be touching some fingers on the cosplay. And what happens is we're gonna get a general bad perception of cosplay sa Pilipinas for the majority of the public. So I'm still reserving my judgment. Pantasya ni Tami is like more than a week away. We got palipat-lipat, papalit-palit purse. I'm going to review Pantasya ni Tami. I will try not to be biased either from Vivamax kasi dito it's a niche content, but it's a content that I'm willing to take my risk on, or what you call this, bias towards the cosplay community. I'll try to understand both sides naman. Okay, let's go read some more notes. Red Yanera, he has a post. Just a quick reminder to everyone that cosplay is an art, a performance art where we represent characters from different movies, animes, games. In this community, many artists, big stylists, prop makers are also included, making cosplay a wide field that revolves around creativity and passion. And yun nga, I think if you went to sexualize cosplay, it's going to be an attack on the community. Like, magiging perception niya, ay, cosplay, ano pala yan? Ganun, NSFW. No. Not every cosplayer is like Tami, who seemingly puts on a wig and random lingerie as so-called costume. So, ayan, sinasabi ko, it's a cheap. Parang ang dating kasi ng Vivamax is, porket naka-costume na cosplay, di ba? They just need a term for that. Either way, we'll see. We'll see. The movie isn't out yet, so I'm still reserving my judgment. You can wait for my review. You can judge me all you want, pero yeah, that's my take. And my early thoughts, Vivamax should have been careful with choosing this as a topic, to be honest. And the video.